some shit.
All right, I guess it's so. I brought Slacks in here for something. If I can shift to that, is that okay, or we got something else?
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Okay. So Slacks has come to me, and I'm just being transparent to all of y'all, with the question of, is it possible to go into the prison if people are bringing in contraband in there? And I said, well, currently there is a law in the books that's introducing contraband into a government facility. And there is no protocol or guidelines in legislation published that deals with the DOA or DOC or, the rights thereof of the PD to apply the law within Bolingbrook. So my advisory would be that as currently under the law, you have a right to do that. But I wanted to bring him in here and raise that conversation of, given that we haven't issued the directives, how do we feel about what's been going on in the prison?
I feel if prison is meant to be a lawless land of the island of misfit toys, whatever you want to call it, the contraband introduction law shouldn't apply. However, I do feel that the police should be able to do the equivalent of a hot pursuit into the prison. Or if they see someone in prison who maybe has a warrant on the outside or has committed crimes outside, they have the authority to go in and grab that.
That sounds crazy,
like I said,
though.
I just feel that if prison is
somebody wanted inside prison,
lawless, what happens there, what stays there, why do we care if contraband is being introduced there?
I will mirror Malton's sentiment, like a hot pursuit style, I guess probable cause, right?
Doctrine? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that. What about if they're taking things out into our world, right? What happens when that gets introduced, right?
Well, that ain't the prison.
Yeah, we would arrest them.
It'd be possession charges at that point, right, Slacks? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Well, no.
Would you be able to articulate, before a judge, searching someone who's leaving the prison?
I mean,
like a border checkpoint, basically.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, like a customs checkpoint.
I actually made this argument yesterday to somebody in the PD. So
that would be a fun case to hear.
That would be my proposal. It's that way when they're coming back into Los Santos, we know they're not carrying weapons and things like that. That's all.
Yeah, dust off the sanguine protocols.
Basically
I'd be down for that.
Basically, any cop that wants to be able to do that. If Slacks, if you want to write up protocol for doing that, you can send it to Crane or I, and then we can present. Well, fuck, I don't even know if we have to present it if we've already established the.
No, we've already established. Look, all you have to do is try your luck, and we'll hear it in court. And I'll give you advice right now that if you tell me that you witnessed someone. Or you witness a routine pattern of people emerging from the lawless prison zone with contraband, and you can articulate that as why you stopped, detained, frisked, searched someone that was exiting the prison, I would have no issue with that. All I would tell you is you probably would need to monitor who's actually there because they were incarcerated or not, right?
Right, and which leads me to something else. I think we need border guards or patrol going on too as well. I think that a job should be introduced as well in Los Santos for folks who can help out with something like this. Because I'll be honest, the Los Santos Police Department cannot keep up with the penetration.
You want me to get a Tacoma and some good old boys and ride the ridge line outside the front door of the prison? And hell, if anybody tries to cross that river, I just, I mount my Koil, right?
Well, dear God.
Or we can have, Bobby and Carmine. We need a layer. We need we need something in between to where the second you leave one, you enter another one, but not yet to where you're going through some sort of checkpoint to where.
Oh, like a decontam chamber.
Well, how many ways are there out of the like? I'm assuming there's like the guard tower jump down and then the front entrance. Is there?
Correct.
Is there anywhere else they could get out?
Yes, folks have been jumping off the tower, and then folks have been trying to parkour.
Yeah. That's terrible.
They've been using.
They're killing themselves. How do they get in?
Why would they do that?
They drive 150 miles an hour off of a cliff and ramp in.
Correct.
Jesus Christ.
That's been going on as well.
150? That's an absurd.
We had a hot pursuit. I thought about spiking the edge to where they just fall into the ground instead, but I thought that may be a lawsuit in Los Santos. Not a good idea.
What if you guys put spike strips right before the jump into the
We
prison.
did that. They got spiked and they still made it in.
You have to put it a little before the jump, then Dakota, so it slows them down.
Okay, thanks, Malton. Do you want to be there? You can help us set them up. Maybe.
Why don't we
A little
build
less-
taller
Yeah,
walls?
let's go after this. Yeah.
Why don't we just build taller walls?
Yeah,
I hate it.
taller walls.
If that's
Yeah.
possible, I'd be fine with that.
Can we? Yeah, that was gonna be something else. Can we start building a taller wall because people can also throw things over easily. A lot of people have strong arms and they can chuck things almost.
Hey Max, you want to retweet me?
Oh my god, no.
Did you say build the wall?
Oh,
No.
well,
I know that might cost
Max, we're
something on the
Mormon
state
now,
budget,
so we
but
support the sentiment.
Oh,
support the sentiment as
that one
Mormons.
felt good. That one felt good. That one
I guess
felt
it should
good.
technically say build another one, right? Because we're going on top of the existing.
Build wall 2 on top of wall 1.
Oh, look, Bobby Charles is for it too. So there's your warden.
yeah, but Chet, you can't be just chucking shit
we
all
can,
the time.
We can ask about that.
Like, there's got to be some sort of like
that kind of falls into
balance where it's not too crazy.
Can they
Yeah,
actually
warden.
do it territory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody raised a question to me about prison being, it's a lawless land, right? But for the people who are supposed to be there, for the people who are not, is felony trespassing a thing for them?
Well, that was going to be something I'd bring up. So a lot of folks are actually. So I'm not sure if y'all heard about K-Town the past few days, but
Oh, I've heard.
We got
about
married
it.
there. We got married there.
Yeah.
great.
Remember
So
first K-Town.
right. So K-Town popped up again, but this time it has invited more people. I mean, it was not only Mr. K in the wedding; it was half of Los Santos at one point. Folks are having concerts inside
Yeah.
K-Town. People are ramping up, and people are being kidnapped inside. Also, the penitentiary. So I wanted to ask if folks are not in there because of jail time, would it be felony trespassing, or would any laws apply to that?
Seems like a pain in the ass to enforce.
Yeah. Can you trespass in a lawless area though?
And that's my thing. So
I mean, I don't know if you would be willing to pull the trigger on this literally, Slacks, but if it's lawless and can't cops just
Look,
be
okay, I'm just gonna cut
raining
this
down
short
hellfire in there?
because
Yeah.
I think we're kind of going in circles here. Look, Mr. Slacks, you effectively, by the advice of this council, have been given the ability to, fairly go try and, hunt those smuggling contraband out of the prison into the city. I think anything else that you're asking for is effectively you asking us to let you shoot fish in a barrel, and I'm a no on that.
listen, I'm just having a conversation. Like I said, I'm just trying to pick your brain because, like,
I'm
Right
trying
now,
to give
it's
you my
not really-
parameters of how I view it.
right now it's not really lawless, right? Until it's in the legislation, as far as I know. So I'm trying to see how to operate for the time being. Do you want me to enforce laws in there, or what is like the step that
I
y'all?
want you to do what you're comfortable with, both in public opinion and defending in court.
I see it.
That's my POV.
I see. I just want to be on the same page because I don't want to do something and then y'all be surprised by it. That's all.
Yeah, look, it'll be right. By the way,
You
why
could never
isn't-
surprise me, Slacks,
Why isn't that in legislation yet? By the way,
because the second that I and that's another thing I should have brought up today. Thank you. The second that I went to start writing it up, I overheard Bobby Charles screaming to multiple people how they were going to be hired soon.
we were very
Which was
clear.
not
We
what
were
we
very
discussed.
Yeah.
clear about who we were hiring, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
so Bobby
Yeah.
Charles literally, like, the first night after it was announced, I had a bench trial. Or I said it on one, I forget.
Wait,
And
I'm the problem.
As I'm in the
I
room,
talked to him
I
about
can hear
that
him
shit.
outside,
I
like,
know.
holding interviews and shit, and telling people how they're going to be the first hired, and,
Oh
So I confronted him and Carmine. I said, "You guys are too big for your britches."
Carmine gets it though,
And
He
I said
gets
I
it.
would. Well, but he was doing the same shit that Bobby.
Well,
was.
as soon as I brought it up though, he was like, "Yeah, I you're right. Like he was trying to steer
Sure.
Bobby
So
away.
I just wanted to talk to you, and I wanted to talk to the council and explain, and then sort of advise, that I'm probably going to write something specific
Astro,
into the
whoa.
fucking protocols that literally say they are not the people hiring anyone. They will all be hired as entry-level DOC guards, and then they will come to us, and I will hire people that we agree we approve.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I'll talk to them, and I'll get that.
Perfect. All right.
keeps
Yep.
threatening to preemptively stand your ground towards me.
Well, I mean, look, one of my first interactions with Bobby Charles was him telling me he had a sniper on the roof that was going to kill me. He just kept doing it.
He calls me routinely asking for money. I'm
Yeah.
gonna change my mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.